When were you offered this job before you were going to start it on your first day?
It was around a week before.
What were you going to be paid?
It was around £75 a day for 5 days a week.
What were the responsibilities of the job? What were you going to do?
Well, it would just be like manual labour, so just in and around the building. So I was going in for my first day for like a health and safety briefing. And
is this a like that you keep adding, or is this because you're from the West Country?
Yeah.
Oh, fine. I'll let you off there. Do you understand? Some people say like in their sentences, but I never mind if you're from Bristol, because I understand that's actual affectation. A bit like Pam Ayres. Do you know what I mean? I like butter, but I'm not like a nutter. That sort of thing. Yes?
Yes.
Judge Rinder, I like you rhyme with Tinder, that sort of thing. See what a joker I am? Yeah. Only you see, the difference between you and me, Daniel, let me let you into this one, is like, I'm like funny. Whereas we're going to discover, and you're not. Isn't that right, Lewis?
That's right.
What's the name of one of the baddies in your federation?
We've got several of them. Wolfgang probably being the biggest one at the moment.
What sort of things do you say when you're in the ring?
We might shout, "Come on, Dumfries," or something.
Come on, Well, there you are. Here's your opportunity. I'm trying to get you... this is actually important. Imagine for a second.
Just to show that I'm the goodie and the baddie. The baddie can say something.
All right, I'll be Wolfgang. You can be you. Where's Wolfgang from?
Glasgow.
Of course.
So you'll have to try the accent, Judge. Craig! I'm gonna get you! See my special suplex? Oh, you're right, wrongin'.
Come on, Dumfries. Let's take down this big fat Glaswegian.
You go out for days, sort of out on the Raz with the other cats, come wherever he'd been.
Come back when he felt like it.
I see. Yes, I've dealt with cases like that. Few sort of cigarettes later, once he'd nursed his hangover and walk in and go, I'm back. That sort of thing.
Pretty much, Norman.
Hello, Mum. That sort of... I got you a flower. So that's his sort of equivalent of apologising, really. It's a little bouquet of flowers, or the odd mouse.
Yes, or worm.
Or worm.
Yes.
I know I've been out for days, but don't worry, treacle. Here's some flowers, that sort of thing. Why do you not work more than 13 hours a week? And the answer is because it's on a Thursday. Imagine that. Imagine, Michelle, would you come to court today? You're supposed to be here. No, I only work on a Monday. The court is sitting. Well, I only work on a Monday. That's not how she sounds, by the way. Sorry?
A bit.
A bit. You paid £800 to Stuart for a van in circumstances which were, frankly, less than sensible. In Judge Rinder speak, they were stupid. You bought them in circumstances where you were told the gears didn't work. What's more, you didn't check the vehicle at all. And you bought it in the dark on a motorway. Ordinarily, that would be the beginning, the middle and the end of the matter. It would be buyer beware. And I'd be fortified in that because he has a very important document in the form of an MOT, which, assuming it's not a fraudulent MOT, which I'm satisfied it is not, would give him every indication that the vehicle was OK. So the fact that you paid £800 and drove it off in the circumstances you did would be your bad luck. Caveat emptor, or as they say in Birmingham, your problem, mate. Moving forward, Julie, what do you want from this relationship? This is a man that's offered to give you a kidney in the past.
To have a strong relationship with my brother again.
That you?
Yeah. I'd love no but more to have a relationship again.
You are the sort of archetypal psychological profile that psychiatrists called bloke. Do you understand? Oh, yeah. She came the other day, she said, you want a kidney? I said, no worries. You could have an eyeball if you like. Now, in respect of the chaise longue, you say in your reply that you're not sure you caused that damage.
Yes.
You saw blue nail varnish, did you not, on the sofa?
That is correct, Judge.
Would you just mind doing this for me? What colour is that?
That is blue.
Do you often wear blue nail varnish?
Not very often, no.
Could you have been wearing blue nail varnish on this particular occasion?
Yes.
Could it have been the same blue nail varnish that you're wearing today?
Quite possibly.
Do you know, I once had a client who stole a red hat, allegedly. And he said to me, came to Scott, Mr. Rinder, I didn't do it. I said, really? You might want to take the red hat off that you're wearing for court today. Because you want to be kind and helpful to your brother, but you also, frankly, you've got a new mouth to feed in the house, need to cover your costs, correct?
Indeed, Judge.
Where is this in England? What part of England are we in?
Birmingham.
Birmingham. Even in Birmingham, I presume, electricity isn't free.
No, Judge.
Am I right?
Indeed, Judge.
Yes, they don't just sort of say, you're from Birmingham, have water. Who knows? Everyone there, when I go, seems terribly cheerful. You all right, Judge Rinder? Any chance of an autograph? Do you see what I mean? You've sold over a period of a decade rather a few pets, right?
A few.
Quite a few. And recently...
Quite a few. You make it sound as if I'm continuously doing this. I had 3 litters, 15 years a break.
Let me help
Now
you.
this.
I'm not worried about that. It's about the quality of your breeding. Understand?
I just want to get that fact straight.
You're applying in a way which will be deemed unfairly to you, I don't want to be unfair to you, as rather hostile. Do you understand? I can feel your response. I'm asking you a question. You go, why is he asking me that question? Don't do that. You say to Mark, I want to get my breasts enhanced, and it's going to cost £6,000. What was your reply?
Why? And no.
Let me put that down. Put that down in big. Why? And no. Did you not see any potential benefits?
I was happy with her the way she was, Judge, so it didn't affect me.
Did the fact that you had somebody that loved you unconditionally not affect how you felt about yourself?
No.
Where did the money come from?
Mark.
Well, so you discussed it with him?
Well, I just sort of told him.
Well, you didn't have access to his bank account. I presume you didn't hold him down at the wrong end of a stiletto and say, unless you give me £5,000 to get my boobs enhanced, I'm off. Did you?
No, it wasn't that bad.
What did you think when you heard it was £6,000?
It wasn't the money aspect that bothered me. It was the fact that she wanted it done, and I wasn't particularly keen on it, and it was the constant badgering all the time to have it done.
What sort of badgering? I'll be you. You be Victoria. Let's have a go. That's important. I need to understand the extent to which this was you being constantly pestered. You look perfect as you are.
It was sort of continuous, and you can go out on your bike and I will pay you back, you know I'll pay you back. At least you get your Sundays to yourself, I won't say anything.
Do you do everything he says?
Well, he was driver, so I kind of had to.
I had factual power that Lawston was a very bad place to buy a pub. And that was it.
Factual power?
Well, basically, I told him the facts and he agreed that I was right.
I never agreed. And,
No, I'm just wondering, are you some sort of... Are you Essex Svengali?
No,
Do you
but
just pause. Do you hypnotise people, Ben? Do you say to Jessie, look into my eyes? Where is this sort of... This is what Clacton say. Look into my eyes. Don't get a pub in Lawston. These cushions had never been returned, right?
Correct, Your Honour.
Where are they now, please, Tom?
They're still at my house. One of the main reasons why I haven't brought them round is because one of them was damaged as well. There was rips, and I took pictures as well and sent them in. I was just so embarrassed about going around and speaking, even though it was April, and I could talk about anything.
Did you get the sick marks out of it?
I did.
Where are the cushions? Où sont les cushions? Where are the cushions? I have to tell you, sir, living at large, so to speak, as a gangster, and the 3 of you sharing a hotel room, I don't know. It doesn't sound very baller to me.
You'd have to have been there.
Your Honour, I must say the hotel room did have an ensuite toilet.
Good Lord. My goodness. It's positively Al Capone. There he was. You can just imagine. You know, there he is. It's the Godfather. Marlon Brando saying, if you make enough money, you can have your own toilet. In our family, we've got a toilet. What was your biggest gig over the years, would you say? Your biggest booking?
Well, probably that one, because that was Millennium Eve, and Princess Anne apparently selected me personally to come and perform.
Well, hang on, let's just pause for a minute. There she is. She's doing her charity work in between that and the horses. And she's thinking to herself, good Lord, it's the night before the millennium. I could be anything, do anything, I could see any performer I wanted. And she thought to herself, yeah, hello. I've heard of a multi-tribute called Eddie. Would you go and get him? One wants to watch Eddie do his Eddie thing. I was mildly surprised in this regard. From what I can gather, Elvis's early life was in the southern states of the United States, correct?
Yeah.
So he definitely had that sort of slightly southern drawl, yes?
Yeah.
When you introduce your song to the audience...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was sort of less blue suede shoes and more Tetley tea. Do you understand what I mean?
Well, there's a reason for that, and that's because I'm known as the Yorkshire Elvis.
So instead of saying, thank you very much, you might say, hey, lad, thank you. There ain't nothing like a hound dog. Crying all the time. That sort of thing?
That's quite correct. Yeah.
Don't be stupid. Stay and watch the best Judge Rinder moments. And I'm talking. Understood? Don't be a moron. Subscribe to Judge Rinder YouTube channel. Right now. That's an order.